Hi everyone, welcome back to A Space for Change.
Hello.
Hi.
So, you ready to chat?
Let's get right into it. As per usual, bravo.
I was gonna say, I feel like I started last time, so you start this time.
Okay, well, we haven't really chatted too much. We've touched upon the topic, but for those of you that watched Southern Charm, I don't know if you're up to date, so spoiler alert if you're not, but the whole Vanita JT, is that his little name? Is that his name?
Yes.
Okay, that whole saga. You know what? We could actually cover the Shep one too. We could get into that a little bit. But
Okay.
anyway.
Side note.
JT and Vanita, yeah. So
what about it?
I don't even know. I don't even have a side here. I think they're both silly.
I feel like every time we get into a discussion about relationships in general, we're like, they're both silly.
I mean,
Takes
at least
two to tango.
we're fair, right? So yeah. So rumor has it he led her on. Even when he had a girlfriend.
I wouldn't say that's rumor. That was Vanita's story.
Yeah, and
she was
I could see that
spreading
per the show because paragraph text messages. I'm being messy the way I'm describing it, but I'm all over the place. I feel like if they're not watching, but
okay. So give a little.
So basically,
summary.
they're best friends. They had a crush on one another. She was, I guess, finally like, what are we doing here? Let's do something about this. And he was out of the blue, all of a sudden, oh, I have a girlfriend, I can't.
Yeah.
Even though flirty vibes, they do everything together.
Literally.
So, I don't know. On the show, they portrayed it to be they had a little fish dinner that she cooked for him.
Branzino.
And my favorite. And they were like, he was all like, I can't do this, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm into you, but I can't. And then fast forward a couple weeks later, they go on a trip to the Bahamas. And, once again, best friends, but then closed doors.
Oh, yeah. No cameras.
Allegedly, she came on to him. Allegedly, he said, I can't do this. And then fast forward to present time, and she's on the grams saying this was shown out of order. Branzino came after the Bahamas, so she was still confused.
Bahamas, then Branzino.
Listen, this is my take. Either way, he did lead her on because allegedly in the show she's getting text messages in Bahamas.
In the show, good point.
When here he has a girlfriend.
Okay.
And either way, I'm just gonna say it. She looked thirsty. You're so much better than that, Vanita.
I know.
You're worth more. We don't need to chase anyone. But she thought he was
agree.
Her soulmate, I guess, best friend.
I guess.
Okay, so
Blinded by love.
let me know. Fill me in.
No, yeah, I agree with you completely. And this is why I say it in the show, because new things have come out. You saw it earlier. I sent it to you.
Heard. Oh, I forgot.
So
That's
the
why
girlfriend.
She's helpful.
I did the research. Okay, so the girlfriend, JT's girlfriend.
I don't even know her name.
Me neither. Neither here nor there.
Justice for JT's girlfriend.
She decided to put out that Vanita and her had met as his girlfriend with JT's mom last April before filming.
Dang. Well, were they friends at the time or were they girlfriend and boyfriend?
Well,
steady.
Well, here's my thing. And this is where reality TV could sometimes be a little tricky. What is true? Was this an agreed upon storyline that kind of got out of control?
Oh, no. Come on.
She says she has receipts.
The girlfriend.
That they met a year ago.
I don't think so because, well, listen, I obviously don't know them, but Vanita doesn't strike me as the type.
Point is, I don't know, as watching this and as the social media is so interesting because I feel like at the beginning of the show, season 1, social media wasn't as prevalent as it is today. So you didn't have things like receipts and ex or girls' friends coming out of the woodwork saying, I have receipts.
I also think this is why reality TV fascinates me.
Beyond.
So much going on.
It's
my
my
life
favorite
is
genre.
not this interesting.
No, but so that's my thing. I'm like, okay, so what's real?
I don't know.
Was Vanita truly thirsty? Was she truly in love?
Yeah, maybe we should be kinder
Was
to her.
Jake-
Not thirsty, just
Well,
blinded by love.
yeah, we've all been there. We've all done silly things or like felt something stronger than what was actually happening.
Yeah.
I mean,
the sad part is I think
than-
he really did love her as much. I don't know. I think he like, oh, I actually have an opportunity for a girl to be official with a girlfriend. I'm not going to let that pass me up, even though I feel so strongly about her, but there's no security here. No, I mean, like, I'm not saying anything about the guy. I think he portrays it like that. Like, I can't let this go, you know?
Well, as
I've
we
got
know,
my opportunity.
remember, he was hurt by his first wife.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, good point. So, yeah, I think it's sad.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
But I think the moral of the story is, know your worth.
Know your worth, Vanita, and all the Vanitas
All
out there.
the ladies out there who are wondering, you know, does he like me? Does he not? Who cares?
That's a good way to frame this. Like, just like you said, remember your worth in this. Like, we do not need to put the ball in any man or woman's court. You know, like, it goes like, do you? You know, what feels right for you.
Also, like, shoot your shot, 100%.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying
But
no.
after
no,
you're told it's a no.
Yeah, exactly. If it's not going anywhere and you're not getting what you
yeah.
deserve and what you want out of it as well, then that's it. It's time to cut the cord. Like, is that what they say?
Yeah.
Like, call it quits.
Just,
you know, that's not a fit. And it's easier said than done, obviously, but it's just, I think that's how you push through it and how, like, I think that's what I'm going to instill in my kids. Like, just always remember, it goes back to what you just said, your worth.
Your worth.
And let's talk it through and have a support system, because it's not going to be easy. But remember that, you know, there's more out there. There's more fish in the sea.
Oh,
and, you know, it's challenging. We'll get through it. But at what price, you know? Like, we don't have to just swallow the nonsense.
Absolutely not. So now we can actually segue that to what you said, Shep, and this...
Oh, yeah.
Her name.
Talk about the nonsense.
What's her name?
I don't know. Miss Bahamas.
Well, she was.
I know, that's why I said that.
I forgot her name, but she just caused such heartache.
It's within us. That I know. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. But
also neither here nor there. So go ahead, talk about Shep.
No, like, honestly, that was so sad. And speaking of thirsty, like, blinded by love.
That's the thing. That's so funny. I didn't realize the parallels until right now.
No, literally, me
That's
neither.
crazy.
Until I said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he
was love struck.
Fill him in.
Shep Rose was love struck with Miss Bahamas.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all we really need to know. Apparently, no labels were ever put on them by either of them.
Right, and that's his whole thing.
Though he thoroughly believes
they were committed.
They were in love. They were
in
planning
a future in his mind. But she was like, "Settle down, little boy. I don't know where this is going."
She was like,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, is what she was saying.
Yeah, 100%. She's like, I just wanted to get to filming.
Yeah, like, I'm here.
Which I can't blame her for that.
Okay.
If it was agreed upon.
By who?
Her and Shep.
No, he thought they were going to move to the Bahamas together.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's where I draw the line. Like, don't play Shepherd for a fool. Is that his name, Shepherd?
Listen, I'll say this. I think the cast all said it, and as a viewer, like, he got a taste of his own medicine. And
100%.
that was a moment of growth.
The player got played.
He needed that. And I think everyone needs that.
A little humbling.
Yes, because, like, you're doing this to all the ladies we've seen how many seasons.
Ooh.
So it's time it was done to you, and hopefully now
we learn and grow.
Yeah, hopefully, right? But
I think it goes back. We could look at both of these situations. Communication is key.
Yeah, let's not assume.
Unless, and I say this with all my clients, this is a big thing for me.
Same.
Unless the conversation happens where I'm committed to you and only you. Mm-hmm. You are my person, my girlfriend, partner, whatever term we want to give it.
Right, let's be clear.
Yeah, oh, you're telling me let's be clear. I was like, I thought I was being clear.
No,
let's be very clear here.
Definitely.
All bets are off.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. We don't know, but based on what the interviews, that conversation didn't happen. So technically,
she says we were never in a relationship.
That's the thing. She didn't do anything wrong, you know?
Right.
Now, Do I think he was a little used? Yeah, but that's, you know, like he gave consent, right? Like he was along for the ride.
Yeah.
So, his friends did try telling him, but you know, that's one of those things.
Had
like
the blinders on.
But that's the thing. Like we've all been there too. Like you need to experience it for yourself and just go through the motions.
Yeah.
And that is how you lead to growth, right? That's part of maturing. And like I think heartbreak. Like I always say, I don't want anyone to break my kid's heart.
No, I want
But
them
no,
to.
like that's part of what I told my husband the other day. Like it's so weird to tell you, my husband, and my husband. We just say names normally, but what?
I thought you
I almost
down
walked
the
down
ring
the
light.
whole way. Anyhow, yeah, like I need them to have that, my children, like because that is where you grow and I think become like emotionally intelligent, goes into being like empathetic to others, like you know, like and just going through it.
I think it's like one of the best things you can go through.
And mommy will console them. So
yeah, we'll put on the playlist, the heartbreak.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's you want a treat?
Yeah,
you want to go Disney?
Calm your horses.
Anyway,
is that the same? Anyways, the point is, gosh, show that keeps on giving though.
No, literally, no.
Look at
complaints.
These two storylines, and like, I hope people learn from it.
Yeah, and like I hope everyone's gonna find their person. Shep, which it's. What's her name that I love? Molly?
Has to be
on the
tonight.
show. That's not for me to tell. It's for them to find out.
It's tonight.
And then Anita, she's a strong, beautiful woman, like, intelligent. Like, she will also find her match, you know? So it's just, believing that and getting to that place where you believe it and know that for yourself.
Yeah, and just this idea, because we've already talked about it, but the whole Paige and Craig thing. So if you watched before, we talked about Paige and Craig from Southern Charm, Paige from Summer House. Mm-hmm. Fan favorites, if you will. They broke up earlier this year. Well, announced their breakup earlier this year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, oh boy, what a wild ride they're putting us on with their respective shows.
I rooted for them. I rooted hard for them.
Yes,
but now I see why they broke up.
You saw what I saw.
It's so clear why they broke up on both Southern Charm and Summer House being filmed with them.
Okay, so we know this show was filmed in the summer, right? July.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am.
They held on. They
powered through to what?
Allegedly
Thanksgiving,
November.
No?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's 4 months.
That's a lot of time to be dealing with BS.
But also been there, right? Like you're like, well, I don't want to be the one to do it, or you're not ready to. Like in your gut that's not working for anyone. It's not a fit. But then sometimes you care for someone, and like that's a good learning lesson too. Like you don't need to just be with someone.
Oh my God.
Because you care for that
I don't know what it is. And in conversations with friends and clients, I do realize that I'm much more like clear cut than others are.
Well, we know. If you know her,
I have to give my others patience in that. And like, when I'm like,
you're like, catch up to me.
End it. This is so black and white. And they're like living in the gray. And I'm like, I want to shake them.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that has lived in the gray.
I'm
we
like,
know this.
I'm like, oh my God, snap out of it.
I know.
He's trying to get her with the bees. She's trying to get into the city.
I know, but when you're in it, you're in it.
I'm like,
what are you gonna do?
And the way they talk to each other.
No, it's a mess.
That's
the thing. Like, they don't like each other.
No.
She's not the kindest to him, and I don't even know. He has not much affect with her, honestly.
It's odd. I mean, in some ways, he's not the nicest to her either, in the sense of hear what she's saying.
Right.
But also her, hear what he's saying.
Yeah, and just.
Oh, man, it gets me going.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
I think they're just friends.
Well, I don't know if that's true
I don't think anymore.
But
the point is, it goes back to full circle to the beginning. Listen to your gut.
And know your worth.
And this is something also that I tell, people in my life or clients that, what do you want us? Don't forget what your needs are in this,
Yes.
I think just society, well, some people say society is selfish, but all my clients tend to worry about their significant other and what do they need, but they get lost in their needs.
100%.
So, and I check in with that too myself, like, okay, I'm worried about my husband, but no, I need this. So,
yeah.
And like, I advocate for my husband to do that too, like communicate, so in my personal life, in any relationship, that goes with friends too, with sisters. So, I constantly remind my clients, like, let's voice your needs.
Yes.
We are so worried about their feelings, but, it all goes hand in hand.
Yeah, we all have needs, wants, needs.
And just the way you say it too.
Yes.
So it's something I am always working on.
Yeah, I didn't say it. No, but 100%. So that's a good lesson. Know your worth, trust yourself, communicate your needs.
Yeah, good recap. Definitely.
Also, get out when you can. Sidebar.
And when you're ready.
Right.
Right. Ring the alarm.
Stay out of it. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
Anywho.
So, again, bravo.
Remember
the network that
bravo.
keeps on
going
giving. I was saying something.
Sorry, I cut you off a little.
So anyway, so that's bravo. Bravo, bravo.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Okay. Next topic, now that we got through that, is this whole debacle, that's what we're going to call it, with Meghan Sussex, as she wants to be referred to as, right?
Did she keep the Markle?
Did you not
Markle Sussex, yes, with Mindy. I don't remember those. She just added on. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, Mindy's like, Meghan Markle. She's like, it's so funny you keep calling me that. I'm Sussex now,
Yeah, I just didn't know she added it on.
Whoop. Anyway, so with love, right?
With love.
With love, Meghan.
Yeah, that made me just want to start a garden and milk the cows.
Dear Lord, make my own candles.
Like, I haven't watched every episode.
Me neither.
But
I will, though. I want to be very clear. We are Meghan stans.
We are Meghan. I think she is the most elegant, classy, intelligent, articulated, just very impressive woman.
She's a cool broad.
She's a good role model is what she is. She makes me want to cook and I don't cook.
Her one sheet pasta or one pan pasta is getting a lot of heat, though.
I wrote down the preserves thing for Easter. The jam.
Maybe I didn't I didn't get there yet.
Oh, it won't come out like Meghan's, but I'm going to give it my all.
But okay, so the debacle is people are like, up in ours because, it's not relatable. And, it's on her own house. It's in a studio. Have you ever watched TV before? Do you think Barefoot Contessa was in her own home?
I don't think so.
Absurd.
I will say this. And I think I told you when I first saw him, let me be clear. Love this. Hooked. Love it. I feel better watching it. But... what I said was, I'm like, people are going to throw hands because it is not relatable.
Okay, yes.
But
here's my thing.
I also, that it's an escape is what I saw someone said. And I relate to that.
Yeah. Did I hit play thinking, oh yes, this is going to be so relatable? No, she's a duchess for crying out loud. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Right? She's a duchess, right?
I believe unless they took that away.
Princess.
Regardless,
Duchess.
she is royalty.
Hello.
So, right.
So, I never once was like, yeah, totally miss it. No. I saw it thinking hell yeah, let's see what she's got up her sleeve. I can't wait.
If anything, okay, I love the idea of all that. I know I can't execute it all like that, but 100%. I love hosting. I love doing parties for family and friends. So, I love presentation.
The freaking truffle popcorn on the cob.
So I appreciate things like that.
That is relatable.
I appreciate how she did bath salts and the presentation with the lavender towels. So these are things I Pinterest, right? Just because it's in my Amazon cart or pinned on my Pinterest board doesn't mean I'm always going to do it, but I like to be inspired and have the idea for exactly. So same with this. If anything, I appreciate it because it motivates me, because sometimes you get a little lazy and that's okay too. But then it's good to be like inspired. Like you said,
I
aspirational.
thoroughly enjoy it.
Oh, I do like to make nice things. Like it's been a minute, so
yeah, and like
these are new, fresh ideas.
And it seems like Meghan, my love language is doing that, like putting intention behind things.
Oh,
like,
1,000%.
And like, you know, so I related to like, oh, he loves popcorn, so like let me do this, or you know,
right.
I was like,
we're big
yes.
on that.
I was like, yes, Meghan,
yes,
Duchess,
Duchess.
I hope we're saying that correctly. I hope she's a Duchess because this would be too embarrassing.
We'll Google it later. But Duchess of Sussex, unless they revoke the title. For me, she will always be my Duchess.
Yeah. So
for me,
she'll always
Prince,
be Rachel
Harry
from Suits.
For a minute. You get him in there.
This was...
No, 1,000%. I
haven't gone. I'll be honest. I haven't gone far.
I fast forward to the last one knowing he was in it. But it was like a minute. But
it's a thrill.
Anyhow,
but
yes, but Suits love the show.
So people are just like up in arms berating her. And it's like, first of all, at what point do we just like, to quote Sutton from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, let the mouse go? Okay?
Yeah, like relax.
Find someone
People
else.
hate when I say relax, but I
Not
hate when
in
people
this
tell me
instance.
relax, but it's in context.
Like, let the woman live.
Definitely. And that's the thing, like, if it's not for you and it's so triggering, turn off the TV.
Turn off the TV.
Change the channel.
Why is it so hard for people to get
It's not a show for
to
you.
a place of just like, let it go?
Like, you know, I don't love the ones on TLC that they put on when I'm at the dentist. So what do? I close my eyes. You know?
That's annoying because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's
like,
hilarious. And we go to different dentists.
They upset me. They're not great, those shows, but that's what I mean. Like, so I'm not going to watch if I don't like it.
Yeah, just like social media. We've had this discussion before. Like, we found certain profiles triggering.
Mute, unfollow.
Or unfollow. And
unfriend.
It's like, why am I getting triggered? What's bothering me? Oh, it's this person.
Right. So
Get
just
rid of it.
Do more of what makes you happy and less of what you find so triggering. Like, yes, it is an escape. Yeah. Let me say this. Like, just recap though. I see why it's not their cup of tea, you know, because of maybe we have so much going on in the world right now. They're like, this is BS. This isn't my reality, but then don't watch it. Exactly. Because, like, I do understand that part of it as well. But
I look at it, it's like you said earlier, it's an escape. It's it's nice.
Exactly.
It makes me feel nice and warm.
Exactly. So, like, just tap out, don't watch it.
It's like,
I can understand both sides, like, right? I get that.
But I can get it. But I don't agree with it.
Opposite of what they think. Like, for me, I'm like, okay, but like, let me escape into this la la land and make everything nice and pretty.
No, 100%. And something that just came up regarding this is another woman in the wellness industry.
Okay.
Realm.
Okay.
We'll just say it. Goop.
Okay.
Had
fill me in. I don't know. She's educating, right?
This person who is like known for like weight loss and whatever. They're like routines and stuff.
You use Goop.
I use Goop?
Don't you? Is that your sunscreen?
That's not the same thing. Oh. Super Goop and Goop are two different things.
Oh, embarrassing. What's Goop?
Goop is Gwyneth Paltrow's like health and wellness thing.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay.
Anyway, posted a video of this other woman like making a salad. And it was like, this is me making the salad in my kitchen. And I was like, ew, what are you doing?
Right.
First of all, why are we pitting women against each other? Why is another woman actively choosing to do this?
There's room for all of us, I promise.
Oh, sir. I was literally like, get out of here with this nonsense.
And you did send me something like that, and I agree that do we blame Meghan for not filming in her own house or kitchen or whatever? She's like, you know, had her life threatened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be filming, and I'm not even famous in my own for safety.
We know Selena Gomez didn't cook in her kitchen. Hailey Bieber doesn't cook in her kitchen. Like I said, Barefoot Contessa didn't cook in her kitchen.
Or Rachel
Giada De Laurentiis didn't cook in... That's right, right? I think so.
You were in Giada.
I was a Food Network early. You know, Bobby Flay didn't cook in his kitchen.
It's just an easy target, you know?
That's my thing. It's just like...
Well, bullshit. Can we say bullshit?
Sure. I'll make it out for kids. But it's just absurd. And, like, it bothers me that here are, like, these two women deciding to be shady.
Yeah,
and
it's
icky.
just like, let's not be so shady and passive aggressive.
And
Let's
also,
not be
like,
haters. Let's support.
Just especially in the context of, like, who they're being shady to.
You know
against.
what?
Like, has she not had enough?
How I see that is like, she's a threat. And you know what? Let's reframe that. Like, yes, I am a threat if I was Meghan Markle. I am here and I am on Netflix and I should be a threat because you know what? I'm great at what I'm doing.
And I'm a duchess.
And it was filmed beautifully.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got really upset about that.
Let them talk all the chitter chatter. See how that ages for you.
Because
You
I'm
know?
just like not a person. I'm like,
But people that do a lot of this,
mm-hmm.
you know, that's their defense mechanism.
Let them chat.
Let them
So she's,
chat.
you know, going home to her actual kitchen.
Right.
And laughing.
She's going to her, you know, zen, beautiful kitchen with her little family. And
yeah. So,
you know what? Just because she's not filming her kitchen doesn't mean she doesn't do these things.
It's absurd.
And at the end of the day, it's a job, right?
Like, yeah,
it's a job.
what if she didn't do any of the things?
Like,
who cares? It's a show.
Yeah, like, you know, Martha Stewart, I don't know where she filmed, but I think it was on sets. I watched a little bit of her documentary. So it's the same vibe,
silly
you know?
to me.
So, whatever.
So,
Haters are gonna hate.
forget that nonsense, Meghan. Pay them
Keep
no
thriving,
mind.
Meghan.
Who?
Keep thriving, Meghan. I'm tired. Season 2 coming up with love. So, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
good
here
for
for
her.
it, and I will be watching. I will be taking my notes. You know what? She should do a book with all these things.
Oh, I'm sure it's in the works.
I'm
already.
a sucker for these, like, home edit. Love the show, too. We'll have the book, organize. I get the tips. I swear, I love it. It's my,
Yeah.
it's my passion.
Ooh, which you're going to be writing a blog about organization.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God, so exciting.
So-
These are the things that excite me. Well, stay tuned, but organize. Clear
Yes,
organization.
headspace.
Clear headspace.
Yeah, and so if you don't follow us on Instagram, do. And
Yes,
we just posted not long ago, it's in our highlights, but our picks.
For Amazon.
So we've done one for self-care. We
Yes.
now did one for organizing, Playroom Edition.
It's so fun to come up with these ideas, you know, like,
well, these are things
we
we
use, and if not, I come across and I'm like, oh, I love this. Let's share it.
and
you know?
ultimately the reason why we want to share it is because of that. It just like Meghan, we
just like Meghan.
it's nice. It brings organization.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
So side tip, like, also just the way she dresses, love it.
Oh,
so
phenom.
you get inspo there too.
Yeah. No, totally. Ugh, flawless.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Anyhow.
justice for Meghan.
Justice for Meghan.
Where Meghan stands in this house.
Sussex, right?
Yeah. That's what she said. She's
Yeah.
Sussex
That's
now.
right,
I don't
that's
know.
right. I questioned
Although,
myself.
like, their family name is Mount. What is it? Windsor Mount Baden?
I can't keep
Baden.
I'm not gonna try to embarrass myself.
Okay, so lastly, I want to touch on something very exciting.
What is it?
Your birthday. You're turning 36 years young.
She outed me.
Yeah, we're proud of that.
I am proud.
How are you feeling?
Great.
Do you have any,
Wise words of wisdom.
nope, sure. That's
What were you gonna say?
like any, you know, like, oh, 36, you know.
Are you trying to say, because are you insinuating I'm getting to 40?
No.
Oh, good. You're like, you're now 36.
No.
No, I
Like,
mean,
are you one of those people that's like, oh boy, 36, now another year has gone by?
God, no. Oh my God. No, I am big on not getting fixated on a number and being humble and and being
Just
grateful and thankful for
all the words.
everything I have and all that's brought me to this moment. And
Beautiful.
yeah, and I'm very happy of, you know, everything. Not only that I've accomplished, even though I'm nowhere where I want. It's good to always have goals that I want to be. I have so much more envisioned for myself. But as far as what I have achieved and
Yeah.
all who I have in my life too. My babies are the most important, but
And me.
you, my husband,
I came first.
everyone, etc., etc. But like, no, I'm very fulfilled.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Thanks.
That's a good message for the viewers.
Yeah.
Just be grateful and
Yeah,
thankful.
don't get fixated on a number. Think of what you have and work towards what you want to still achieve.
And what there's still to gain.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important to still always have goals.
Duh.
You could be like Beyonce and Oprah, and I think, it's still good to
There's still
keep wanting more.
the mountain peak to reach.
Yeah, that's what keeps people driven.
Okay, well, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Let's go celebrate.
We already did.
We're
There's more to
celebrating this
come, but
weekend.
yeah.
With family this time.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Good night.
that's it. I was going to say that.
Bye. I'm on birthday
But,
now.
see you next time.